And this conversation was dealing with whom other than Larry Nelson himself. Now, Larry, I have really not spoken about you. I've not spoken about you at all. Really kind of left you alone because I know you have gone through a whole lot of things. And so really didn't want to address you, but I think it's really funny. And it's really interesting that you have something to say about me because you just texted me a day or two ago. And I don't know what this friendship text was supposed to be about, but you just did that. So I find it very odd. But the word out on the street is that I was married and that I really ruined someone's life. And even though Larry didn't talk to the bride herself, she talked to, hypothetically, my brother-in-law. So Larry, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do that full interview. I want you to do that full interview. I want you to talk to the brother-in-law. I want you to see what he has to say. Because obviously, you think you have something on me. And this is a really odd thing about you, Mr. Nelson. You are starving and begging for attention. And this is why I really don't give it to you, but I'm giving it to you today because I see that there is a problem. There's a problem. There's a problem. I met Larry Nelson because Larry Nelson actually attacked Tim Blaine. And I told Larry Nelson what he said to Tim Blaine was very, very uncalled for. And that's how all of this stuff began. Now, Larry was friends with Vonnie Vaughn and Nate. Now, notice that Larry's not friends with those people anymore. And of course, he's actually harassing Vonnie Vaughn. But they were friends until Larry sent a picture claiming that it was Vonnie Vaughn. And then all of a sudden, the friendship dissolved. Now, I'm telling people what we know about you. We know that you're a liar. We know that you have complex issues within yourself. We know that you got shut down by Andrew Caldwell and you got upset with him because he said you couldn't afford what he was wearing. We know that. We understand that you had a wife and you don't have one anymore. We do know that you have a water cooler in your house, okay, like The Office. We do know that you have a whole CD collection. We do know that you have carpet on your walls that's supposed to muffle the sound. Yeah, we know that. We know that you live in a duplex. We know that you got fired from your job and now you work for a security company. Now you're doing DoorDash and all of this. We know this because you told us. We know that you have baby mamas all over the place. We know that your daughter was a stripper. We know that. You've told us all of these things. We know that you were harassed on YouTube by VS and what they put out on you was really bad. We know that you flip-flop. We know that you can't hold water. We know that you want to tell everything. That's what we do know about you. We know this about you, sir. We really do know this about you. But I'm listening to you, and you sound foolish. You absolutely sound foolish. And I don't need to prove anything. But if you got this interview, what I want you to do, Larry Nelson, this is what I want you to do. I want you to find the bride. I want you to find her mama and her daddy. I want you to find the brother-in-law. I want you to find the whole family. And I want you to do a sit-down interview with him. And you know what, Larry? I want you to get your numbers. That's what I want you to do. I heard on Kelly Love's channel that you got a brother. So I want to hear the brother. And then, Larry, what I want you to do is go find the marriage certificate. I want you to go and find the marriage certificate. I want you to go down to Florida and find the marriage certificate. And I want you to produce that because it should be on record. It should be on record. So go find it. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to go find those things, Larry, because it seems like you have a lot of time on your hand these days. So I want you to go do that. But Larry, see, you always talk about what I talk about, and you may say this about people and say this about people. And Larry, let me say this. I grew up in a situation where, and I can't say we were poor because we ate, everybody was clean. It was just, we lived in a mobile home. Not ashamed of that. Moved to a house. Not ashamed of that. So I went to college. Should I be ashamed that I went to school to better myself? Should I be ashamed of it? Never hid my sexuality. I just didn't think it was people's business. But now I made your business, and now you want me to be quiet. Now I'm doing too much. See, people can never be satisfied. First of all, they want you out of the closet, supposedly. And then when you give them what they want, ooh, I want you to go back in. Ain't that something? But I just think it's really interesting, Larry Nelson. And you talk about me hiding stuff. No, Larry, 3 people hit me up to tell me that you were in contact with them and that you were making advances that were a little odd. They said that you showed and sent the pic to them. One of the persons was trans, and they verified this. They told me this. So yeah, and you're the one who always has to prove your sexuality, and that's even in suspect right there. But it's okay, Larry, because if you're gay, bisexual, whatever, you know what? You are still Larry Nelson. You are still Larry Nelson if you are. That's it. And I just think that you're so sexual that you'll hunch anything, to be honest. Because I seen some of them you don't hunch, and baby, it was giving me real special ed tees over there. That's all I'm saying. Real special ed tees over there. So it seems like you'll hunch anything as long as it has a hole. I'm just saying. So, you're the one who's trying to prove to everyone who you are. You're trying to prove I'm heterosexual. Well, be that. Be who you are. But my thing is, people, and let me say this, the person who told me said, please do not tell that person who I am, because I don't think that man is mentally stable. And I truly believe that he is so out of sorts that if people were to find out who he is, he would probably harm somebody. That's what the man said. And he also told me that you always keep my name in your mouth. He said that it was like Jay Wilson. He was like, it was like a Jay Wilson-a-thon. And I can't understand that because I never think about you. I mean, I wish you just do what you need to do in your life. But you got some problems, sir. And I think you need to handle your issues. If it's not me, it's Vonnie. If it's not Vonnie, it's Terlon. If it's not Terlon, it's someone else. So all I'm going to say to you, and Mr. Nelson, I know you're trying to get that page up. And see, this is the thing that really gets me, Larry. I told you, man, why you took your page down. You took your page down because you couldn't handle the heat. You took your page down because you couldn't deal with the scrutiny. And that's why you took your page down. And all of a sudden now, you're trying to rebuild it by trying to tear somebody else down. And I think it's really interesting. Now, all I'm going to say to you is get yourself together. And if you have these people, I challenge you. And I usually don't challenge. I challenge you to go and gather these people up. I challenge you to have an interview. I want you to sit down, or as the people say, sit down. And I want you to have an interview with them. I want you to get all the tea. I want you to get all the tea. Get much as you can. Get much as you can. Since you know all of these things, go talk to my brother-in-law. Talk to my brother-in-law. Talk to my brother-in-law. Talk to my brother-in-law. I just think you're pathetic. Larry, again, a lot of broken dreams. A lot of broken dreams. You know, you had a lot of hope, and it didn't quite work out. And I think, we still wait for that barbecue sauce. I mean, that barbecue stand. I can't understand you everywhere, but yet you still have to open that barbecue stand. I'm going to open the barbecue. It's going to be Sweetback Larry's. We ain't seen it yet. We ain't seen it yet. Now, aren't you the one who was picking at me when I was doing Uber? Weren't you the one picking at me when I was doing Airbnb? Aren't you doing DoorDash right now? I'm not mad at your hustle, because a hustle is a hustle. Money is money. But aren't you doing DoorDash right now? You can't do Uber, can you? Because your car's not nice enough to do Uber. So you got to do what? DoorDash. That's okay, though. That's okay. And you know what? We ain't going to laugh at you. But you were all on me. I understand how you got all them degrees doing Uber. Well, I tell you what, I think it's really interesting. And you always bring those things up as well. Like, I just feel sorry for you. Yeah, somebody said he'll interview that brother after he interviews VS ex-husband that he promised. Yeah. So anyway, all I'm going to say to Jerry Curl Nelson over there, you talk a good game. If you got the person, go ahead and interview him. Somebody said Larry's still worried about who you doing in the bed. How many years has it been now? Send him a Omaha baby back rib care package and send him on his way. Yeah, I just think it's really interesting. And you think that people will stop texting me. And Larry, what is this texting about? If I'm so bad, if I'm so this, why are you still texting me? Why are you still texting me? I think you need to stop texting me. Why are you still texting me? Because now I'm really believing what your three accusers are saying about you. I am really, really believing what it is about you. Because you sent me some questionable things in the text. And one of the people said that you sent him something questionable as well. And then you call lady, what's her name, beautiful? I am beautiful, no matter what you say. Words can't bring me down. Didn't you say she was beautiful? Okay. It's another person I want to address today. There's nothing major, I'm not mad. But let me tell you something, trout mouth over there. Deport the pastor, whatever. Let me tell you something. Not even on my worst day. Do you understand me? Not even on my biggest eating binge. Do you understand me? I will repeat what I want to repeat. But you need to be doing some repeating so you can get them paltry numbers up, Kane. And I only go there because you got all of this, and club chat ain't working for you. You are just stagnant and stunted. Everybody else is growing except you. And again, thank you for keeping the lights off. That is the most, I'm telling you, you look so much better in the dark. Continue to do that, trout mouth. But all I want to say again, for you, I think you need to be working on some new techniques. And I think you need to learn how to do something different because it seems like what you're doing ain't working for you no more. And again, ain't it something that all them club chat people can't get over 1,000 folks or can't even get 300 people in their live? It's they just stagnant over there. And then, wait a minute. Somebody screenshotted me saying that the people were shookers because they went to Vegas. Oh, I didn't even know they went. I'm like, oh, did they go somewhere? Girl, nobody ain't checking for you no more. Nobody's not checking for you no more. It's not, baby. Rita did you the biggest favor. Rita probably gave you the biggest jump ever in your numbers. You ain't never been that popular. Rita helped you out. Do you understand me? Rita helped you out. Ever since that Rita situation, nobody ain't been checking for you. Nobody ain't been checking for you. You ain't that dude. You were never that dude, but you definitely ain't that dude. Rita helped you out. Boy, your numbers ain't never been that high since Rita came on there and helped you out. You think you all of that. You keep on talking in the dark, okay? Because you and the people you carouse with, y'all ain't doing nobody ain't checking for y'all. Y'all ain't the hot thing. Y'all ain't the hot thing. It'll take you about 5 days to get at least 2,000 people. Nobody ain't checking you. So you going over there and deal with that fledgling kingdom over there that you have, because that not only is your crown shifting and tilting, so them numbers, and they tilting downward. You don't have no talent. You can't rap. You can't sing. At least I'm big and cute. You ain't even cute, and you big, okay? Who does liposuction 3 times and still get fat? Okay, I mean, really though? I didn't know they went to Vegas. I thought they was at somebody's park. I thought they was somebody neighborhood association park. Okay, nobody been checking for that. I was like, people like, oh, they hate. Nobody even checking. Again, you ain't been relevant since Rita. I'm telling you what, you should have stayed in that beat with Rita. Do you understand me? You should have stayed in that beat with Rita, because at least with Rita, you was on the radar. You know, baby, when Rita left, it was over. As soon as that Costco incident was over, I was over. Nobody here for you. Nobody here for you like that. You is delusional. You ain't delusional. You are Andrew Caldwell delusional. Don't think because I don't say nothing about you that I won't say nothing about you. Nobody don't care about the Vegas trip. Nobody don't care about the broads over there that you running after you. Nobody don't care nothing about that. Okay? You need people. You need Food Junkie. You need James Caldwell. You need Rita the Baddest Roaster. You need all of these people, because nobody ain't checking for you no more. And this is why I don't understand why Fi just dropped you, because see, at the end of the day, everybody's focused on her. And truth be told, I think Fi probably duped you. She probably came on over there and took your people, because nobody ain't going over there. And at least Fi got numbers. At least Fi is all up in the spheres, and you barely breaking thousands. Girl, you just like Wendy's. Nobody don't do you no more. Okay? You know, you like Wendy's. Okay, you was good at the beginning, and people look at baby, Wendy's is girl, you like Wendy's. A little shabby, okay? The paint is a little faded over there. Okay, the little panels are falling off the windows over there. You know, you just go to Wendy's every once in a while to get a nasty piece of chili in the winter, but that's it. Maybe a Frosty. But girl, nobody ain't coming over there no more. You don't have no new meals, no new nothing, girl. Okay, at least McDonald's give you McRib. You get a little excited about that. You can Arby's give you some beef sandwiches and stuff. Girl, you just giving me Wendy's over there. You don't got nothing new. And you try to get breakfast, and nobody ain't even come for that. You don't put sugar and cream in the coffee. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Nobody ain't coming over there no more. Your drive-through window ain't even working like it used to. Okay, you ain't even upgraded that. Nobody ain't coming to that stuff, ain't even upgraded. Upgrade your stuff. Upgrade your stuff. Okay, y'all talk. Okay, I had to say that because people think they doing it. They just think they doing the thing over. I'm like, no, ma'am. People don't be out with the Vegas. I'm like, oh, nobody been checking for that. Okay, so okay, man. Okay, were they? Were they? Okay, no. We on a whole nother. Y'all need to upgrade your stuff. Okay, just upgrade your stuff. That's it. Ugh. It's just, people just delusional. They just think they that. You know, hey guys, like, yeah. No, ma'am. Hey you guys, and guys, okay, that retarded valley girl dialect you giving over there. Hey guys, man, I'm saying, guys. Moving right along. What else is going on, you? I just had to address this this foolala going on up in here because I'm just, you see this stuff. And again, this is content. This is content. Now I'm gonna say this because Tracy is in the room, and I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna be real with it again. I do not dox people. Was it petty that I took pictures in Tracy's neighborhood? You damn right it was petty. It was, but never her place or where she lived. But it was petty. Now, was it really petty that I passed by and said they go to luxury apartments? It was damn petty. But you know what? You didn't see my camera taking videos and pictures. Now, I take ownership. It was petty. Could I get my channel taken down? No. Could I get arrested for it? No. But Tracy and I were in it, and we were in it hard, very hard. But one thing I can say again, I have never put out her address. I have never given anybody where she worked or used to work. And let me say this, you all. If I wanted to be shady, I have Tracy's phone number. I know how to get in contact with Tracy. I know how to call Tracy. I want y'all to get that. So it was petty. But all of this foolala that y'all doing, and stuff, and the thing is, you all, I'm giving people more attention than they really need today. But see, what people really want on these YouTube streets, they want attention. That boy yonder, living in that sinking city, wants my attention. I don't even give it to him. It's not even worth it. You do not throw your pearls before swine unless they trample them. And I am not throwing pearls before swine so they can trample them. Some people you don't even need to be addressed to address them. They don't even need to be addressed. You don't even need to say anything. You don't even need to say a thing because all they want is your attention. This thing with Larry Nelson, this is about attention. It's about attention. Larry can't get my attention by texting me. What you texting me for, Larry? What you texting me for? Yeah. What you texting me for? I don't understand. Men who heterosexual and like women don't be texting me and stuff. I told you I don't want what you're selling. I'm not trying to know. I told you if your church believe that, then hold on to your church. But I don't need that. So why you texting me, Larry? Why you texting me? First of all, I couldn't get with no woman. Now all of a sudden, and the truth be told, you all, I don't have a problem with that. That's never been an issue. I don't even get bent out of shape when people want to identify my sexual preference. I think it's funny because truly it is none of your business. And I think that's the big thing. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. But it seems like you're very interested in my life. Larry, notice I haven't looked up anything. And Larry, your life has been all thrown out on the street, okay? They done called your daughter. They done interviewed your daughter. They done talked to your ex-baby mamas and stuff. So you're upset. But Larry, we know what you're doing. I'm saying that, Jerry Curl, we know what's going on.